Gideon, soaked to the bone, sliced open a bullet with his dagger, poured the gunpowder from the cartridge onto a wooden stake. He broke nearby branches into small pieces and placed them next to the gunpowder. Then he took out another bullet, kept striking the base of the bullet with the dagger, but the biting cold made it impossible for him to focus. So Gideon fixed the bullet to a branch, aimed the tip of the dagger at the bullet's base and struck the dagger's handle with a stone. With a puff of smoke, he finally lit the life-saving fire. To warm up better, he quickly stripped off his wet clothes, took a sip of the strong liquor from his flask, then poured some onto his wound to disinfect it. Gideon picked up a cloth, rolled it up, and stuffed it in his mouth, wiped the snow off the dagger with his trousers, then plunged the dagger into the gunshot wound. Gritting through immense pain, he dug out the bullet inside. Even as he convulsed from the agony, Gideon still thrust the dagger into the fire, then bit down on the cloth again and used the fire-heated dagger to sterilize the wound. This time, the pain not only collapsed him to the ground but also made him lose consciousness briefly. Meanwhile, the bounty hunters who had shot him were searching for his trail. Gideon, roused from the smoldering fire, realized the enemies were approaching, so he quickly grabbed his clothes and fled into the jungle. But to confuse them, he doubled back, left footprints in multiple directions around the fire, finally used branches to erase the traces of his departure. By then, several bounty hunters had reached the fire. To catch Gideon faster, they decided to split up and search. One hunter followed the tracks to the tree where Gideon was hiding. He looked up at the tree, but the thick branches obscured his view. The others found that the footprints vanished not far away, so they hurried back the way they came. The hunter under the tree was about to leave, but at that moment, blood from Gideon's wound dripped down his hand. Seeing the enemy look up, Gideon immediately dropped his dagger, and he accidentally fell from the tree. Fortunately, the snow on the enemy's body cushioned his fall. He sprang up, seized the enemy's gun, and stripped off his coat to put on. When the other bounty hunters gathered and didn't see their comrade, they immediately rushed toward the direction he'd been searching. But by the time they arrived, Gideon had already escaped from here first.